Good evening, my name is EctoMaster, and this is the Overwatch Lookout. The Overwatch Lookout is a weekly series where we take a look at all things concerning Overwatch, the heroes who keep an eye on the skies from the villains who threaten the world. This week we're going to take a quick couple of looks at some big news, but the biggest news of all with the series, we've got new footage, so enjoy guys. I was able to record some during the stress test weekend, so here it is. We get to see some new stuff rather than seeing the same old repeating things over and over again. That being said, the stress test is over. I won't have anything until the weekend. The open beta starts on May 3rd, I'm sorry, and that's a little over 2 weeks, a little under 2 weeks away. Not over, but under. That being said, the biggest news to date is that the Overwatch closed beta ends on April 25th. So in just a little under a week away, it will be coming to an end. So the Overwatch beta, this is how it will play out. The end of the Overwatch beta, closed beta, is April 25th. May 3rd is the return of the Overwatch beta for pre-order customers, and it is an open beta on May 5th. It continues with a general public open beta. On May 9th, the end of the Overwatch open beta, and then on May 24th, it will be Overwatch release. So the 9th is on a Monday, so it'll be just a little about 2 weeks afterwards, we'll have the release of Overwatch. So Jeff Kaplan did return with another developer update to talk about everything, and he talked about the road to the launch of Overwatch, and he thanks everyone for their help with testing the game. Just to kind of talk a little bit about the few bullet points, he did mention that there will be more competitive mode changes, cool plans for spectator mode, new maps, new heroes through free updates, and they aren't certain about the update frequency, but we'll figure it out once the game goes live to make sure things don't get stale, but at the same time doesn't disrupt the game too much. I honestly don't expect them to do something like Heroes of the Storm, where it's a new hero at least once a month, sometimes it's twice, to which we'll get into that in a few minutes as well. But I do expect them maybe once a quarter or even twice a year releasing either a new hero, and then maybe once every couple of months release a new map. If not once a month, they could do that. Maps are not very hard because, as we can see, during the downtime they were able to make 3 new maps and even made another one, I believe, not too long ago. So yeah, I don't see them not having an issue with maps, but more so heroes. And I think we could see maybe 1 to 2 a year rather than 1 to 2 every 3 months or even month. Heroes of the Storm is already up to 51 heroes, with one of the newest heroes already announced, and there's looking to be more as they put one out once a month. Every month they're putting out a new hero. So we'll have 12 heroes at least by the end of this year, just for Heroes of the Storm itself. Speaking of Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch, if you are jonesing for your Overwatch fix during the downtime, you could always jump onto Heroes of the Storm. That's right, if you pre-ordered Overwatch through Battle.net, all of your items are there, and we'll get to Heroes last because that's the juicy sweet part. So if you play World of Warcraft, you do get a new pet. Baby Winston is available to play, or available to use in your battle pet system. Diablo 3, you do have the Wings for Mercy for your characters to wear. Hearthstone, you do get your card back, that is there. StarCraft 2, you get your portraits. And Heroes of the Storm, if you pre-ordered through Battle.net, you get Tracer right now for free. She is there. I actually even did a video on her just the other day, so go check it out. If you pre-ordered but not through Battle.net, you will get Tracer, but she's going to come up much later. You have to wait until the box gets here. So unfortunately for those of you who bought through Amazon or GameStop or a third party like that, I won't say third party, but from another retailer, you have to wait until you get your copy of Overwatch, and it is the Overwatch Origins Edition, I believe. I believe you have to have that in order to get it. I'm not positive, but I believe that's what it needs to be. It's the Origins Edition that comes with everything. The Standard Edition just comes with the game. If you pre-ordered the console versions, that is the Origins Edition. That's the only way you can get it. PC has the 2 versions. Well, actually 3 if you want to count the Ultimate Collector's Edition. You have the Origins Edition, the Standard Edition, and then the Ultimate Collector's, which comes with the soundtrack, the statue, etc. So Tracer is available in Heroes of the Storm for everybody to play, so I do recommend, if you haven't had a chance to check her out, please do so. Go and check her out. I played her for just a few moments in like a practice map, so it was kind of fun. It was really, really interesting to actually do. Now, if you are going to PAX East, Overwatch will be there. They're going to be at, I'm trying to see what booth it is, booth number 2093 of the Expo Hall. You'll be able to feature Overwatch playable on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Demo stations will be available from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. EDT. So there you have it. It's at the Blizzard booth. There is also a thing that's going to for the watch. Come witness the grudge match of the century between Team Gabe and Team Tycho. PAX East, 6:30 p.m. on April 23rd. You'll be able to watch that on twitch.tv/PAX as well if you can't make it to the actual event itself. Now, last but not least, there was a patch update that went out on the other day, which day it was, April 19th. So just yesterday, there was a late night patch. And by late night, it was almost 24 hours ago exactly. A new beta patch is now live. There's some progression rewards. Portrait frames gray. Portrait frame design removed from levels 1 through 100. All remaining portrait frame designs will now shift down 1 promotion as a result. I.e., players level 1 through 100 will now have a bronze frame. Players level 100 to 200 will now have a bronze frame with a star, etc. They also removed some of the less popular sprays, but they note that these sprays may return in future content patches, and all heroes will have the same number of hero-specific sprays. There are some map balance changes, and Hanamura, the map has been temporarily disabled to address an issue. Route 66 slowed the payload by 10% and adjusted the placement of the health packs across the map. And they just had some comments on that. We've noticed that attackers are winning more often than we'd like on Route 66. So we've made some adjustments to this payload speed and health pack placement to try to bring the attacker win rate more in line with our other escort maps. Now, speaking as someone who was in the stress test beta, and I did play that, I'm hoping they aren't taking some of that into consideration, as there was some rubber banding that was happening rather badly. So much so that I actually did a map of I did a run of Route 66 where the rubber banding was so bad that I actually ended up not dying, and we won the map within 2 minutes. It was rather funny because when they showed play of the game, it was so fast nobody knew what the play was. It was rather entertaining. They did also make some changes to Volskaya Industries. They moved the initial spawn points to further back. And their comments were also seeing attackers win more often than we'd like on Volskaya Industries. So we pushed some spawn points back a little bit in the library to help defenders hold Objective A. Some other bug fixes on statistics fixed an issue with shooting a barrier counted as a miss for Widowmaker's scoped accuracy her scoped accuracy stat. We're just gonna call it a stat because I'm having trouble with statistic. There we go, now I said it. Boy. They fixed an issue where shooting at a turret or barrier counted as a miss for Fada's rocket direct hits stat, and Soldier 76 final blows average stat in the end of round scoreboard is now correct. And the Weekly Brawl, they fixed several interactions with barriers in the Arcade Weekly Brawl. They also added, looks like they added a couple of new sprays. One that they added was one of, I was going to say Mercy, and then I was going to say Farah, and then I was going to say Mercy again, and it's Symmetra, and one of Torbjorn as well. And that is all that we have for this week, guys. There's not much else news-wise. We're just waiting for the release, which is just about a month away. Just a little over a month. I am EctoMaster, and as always, keep your eyes to the skies. We'll be back next week with another edition of the Overwatch Lookout.